So for mac and cheese, so we cook half a case of cavatappi noodles. So for half a case of noodles, we're gonna go ahead and season that up with some mac seasoning. We're gonna do about a cup of mac seasoning in there. And we're gonna do about 2 quarts of mac sauce. We're gonna do about 4 ounces of wet jerk. The mixed cheese, we're gonna do about a full bag of mixed cheese. And now I'm gonna add some sour cream, a fair amount of sour cream, like 1/3 of the tub of sour cream. That's if you have this size of tubs right here. If you don't have sour cream, obviously you're gonna go with like 1 quart of heavy cream, and that's basically it. We mix. So we did 2 quarts of mac sauce, and as you can see, it's still kind of like on the dry side. So I'm gonna add more mac sauce in there. I'm tasting to see how spicy it is and how seasoned it is. It needs more wet jerk. Like if it's not spicy, I'll add more wet jerk or dry jerk. And if it's not seasoned enough, I'm gonna add more mac seasoning. It tastes pretty good. So now we're gonna make some carry-out mac and cheese trays. For our carry-out trays, I'm gonna add some mac sauce on the trays first. I'm gonna do about 12 ounces of mac sauce on the trays. Spread that out. Now I'm gonna add our mac and cheese. I'm gonna add some more cheese. I did about half a bag of cheese for both. So I would say 1/4 of a bag of mixed cheese. So from here we basically kind of like, we mix it without like mixing underneath. We just kind of like incorporate the cheese in the noodles at this stage. And if you feel like it needs more sauce, you can add more sauce. Just kind of like mix that up. And I just kind of like want to like mold the edges, because it's gonna scorch on the edges. So we kind of want to push it out of the edges a little bit, and you'll end up with something like that. And we can even add a little more cheese on top. Finish out with just a little bit more mac seasoning. That's it. I'm gonna cover that. Okay, so from here we're gonna cover that with foil. Depending on what kind of oven you use, every oven has different like temperature. So for my oven, what I do is I bake it with the foil for 10 minutes, and I'm gonna bake it without the foil for another 10 minutes. Okay, so for the dining mac and cheese, so I'm gonna do just a little bit of the mac sauce first. About 1.5 ounces of mac sauce. Now I'm gonna add some noodles. About that much. I wanna fill it up to like the top right here, not past it. Then it's just gonna be too much. I'm gonna top that off with some mixed cheese. Just enough cheese to coat the top. So I'm gonna spread the cheese out all over the surface and just kind of like push it a little bit down, so there's like kind of like cheese in between too. And that's that. So that's our mac and cheese for dining. Ready to go. All we gotta do is bake it now for about like 15 minutes, and when it comes out, we'll do a little sprinkle of mac seasoning on top and finish out with some herbs, and it's good to go. Not too cheesy, but at least you can see how it looks.